Okay. Today we meet again for our 11th meeting for our LAX2016. So today we discussing about the progress work for each team production. So before we beginning before we beginning about the progress work from each team production, let me briefly summarize about our second about the storyline of our second commercial video. Okay, for this second commercial video, we will the storyline is more about friendship. It begin when Fatin she always sit alone doing their homework, doing their assignment in a cafe. So she do it routinely every day at the same place. So and then Hanis actually noticed that Fatin always sit on that place every day, and she actually want to approach Fatin, but Hanis might afraid that Fatin is shy and shy to communicate with her. So Hanis just watch she day to day. But one day Hanis noticed that Fatin didn't appear on the same place at the same time that she usually do. So Hanis worried that something happened to Fatin. But after a week, she saw Fatin appear on the same place, and she approached Fatin by give her a cool block as a symbolic of our friendship, as a symbol of friendship. Then after she approached Fatin, the friendship begins day to day, and they friends, and they get together forever.
Become best friend.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the storyline. So I hope you can understand my broken English. Okay. So we begin with the script writer. We begin with the script writer. What have you done in order to make sure that all the actor can be well prepared before the recording?
Okay, for the script is still on progress, and I or Nadia will email to you guys before the recording.
Okay. So how much percentage that the work has been done?
It's about
60%. 60%. Okay, that's all. Nadia?
I work together with Lorna as scriptwriter. So we have heard about the storyline, and we have divided the story into 3 scenes. Which first scene is when Fatin sit at the cafe, do the assignments and studies, which is occur maybe for 2 days, but at the same place. And at the first scene, Hanis watch Fatin, and at that time Hanis afraid to approach Fatin. communicate with her, and that's it for first scene. And for the second scene is when Hanis, one day Hanis passed by the cafe and she found that Fatin is not there, and Hanis become want to know what happened to Fatin, and then the scene end there. And Lorna, do you want to continue for the third scene?
Okay, for the third scene, another day, Hanis came to the cafe again to seek for Fatin, and that time she saw Fatin looked sad, and so she asked why, and Fatin shared her problem to her, and then Hanis buy a cup of bubuk to cheer her up, and then they become friends. Right.
Yes. So basically, all the scene is at the same place. Cafe.
Can I ask something? Is there any possibilities that there will be some changes in the script?
I think yes, because we are still in progress, and if there's some changes, maybe it will, maybe it is because of the situation when we are recording. So if we need to change some of the dialogue, so we will change at that time, and we will record the new dialogue together.
I want to ask, Luna said that we have a scene that Hanis give the cool block to the Fatin as the symbol of the friendship. So, but I still can see the connection between the block and friendship. But it's because it's suddenly give a cool block, and so maybe it's quite difficult for the our audience to understand the meaning.
I think what Nadia trying to say is like Kublot is connect between both of them. Means when Kublot is become the connection to connect Hanis and Fatin. Can you guys understand? Just like if there is no Kublots, how come Anis can approach Fatin without any intention, without any that can give her the courage to approach Fatin? So maybe by doing, when give Fatin some Kublots, it can shows that she have intention to approach Fatin to know her problems. Okay.
No, actually, I have a question. So, just now you said that there's only 3 scenes, right? The first scene is where Anis always see Fatin doing assignments. But how do you show that Anis always see Fatin there? By just one scene. It's like you only see her once there. It doesn't mean that you always see her there. So it's like maybe you can do recording like different, make it like a different time frame, like the next day or what.
Or maybe just want to say that for the first time Anis saw Fatin in one day, in the other day Anis come and saw Fatin again doing assignment. Yes.
Something like that. It's like do a few times that Anis saw Fatin was there, and then only then it's like
Anis approached Fatin.
So after some time, then suddenly Fatin was lost for a week. She went missing, and then she was back after the next week, right? So I was thinking like maybe the first time when she met, she doesn't dare to say like you, doesn't dare to go and approach, and second time maybe she still see her there, and maybe the third time she tried to approach, but decided not to, maybe. That's how you show that she's trying to approach, or else how do you know that she's trying to approach, right?
But I think we need to do some communication inside the video, not just like silent video, just act, because I think in this commercialized, the requirement is for us to communicate with each other. So I think it's okay for we just shows that Anis saw Fatin, but for the third scene maybe we need to add up some communications between Fatin and Anis.
I have some idea. First, we need to focus on the product, right? We need to focus on the drinks.
Our focus is about the friendship.
So how we are going to promote the product if we are focusing on the friendship?
No, okay, maybe during the first scene, when we buy the drinks, it's like we need conversation, right? So when we order the drinks, we use English, right? So we record the brand and the whole thing maybe, and then the second scene maybe is when. So it's like the first scene, we buy the drinks. Fatin's the one. Okay, Fatin is the one buying it, and Hanis is the one doing the assignment. And after Fatin ordered the drinks, she was looking for a place to sit, right? So when she sit opposite of Hanis, and maybe try to record like Hanis was doing assignment, and then Fatin was like kind of like looking at her. Then the second time maybe just like the same thing but different angle, different sittings, and then like Fatin still noticed Hanis is there. Then the third time maybe like Fatin tried to approach, like maybe from the back, like try to like call her or what, but decided not to. Or maybe during the third scene is like when after Fatin ordered the drinks, and then Hanis came in, and they kind of like bang each other and drop the books or something like that. So there's some conversation, right? And then Fatin will say sorry and then try to like ask her what's her name or something like that. And then after that, the fourth scene is where she came in, Hanis is not there. Hey, Fatin. Which one is the one doing assignment? The one that's doing assignment is the one that's not there. Okay. So she went missing, and then Fatin was like disappointed. And then the fifth scene, right, is when they met again. And then when they met, they tried to like ask her, where were you last week? And then she tried to like saying that she got some problems or what. And then Fatin just suddenly went off, got her drinks, and then came back, gave her the ring, and they start to, chit chat, like try to tell her problems, something like that.
I just want to give my opinion. I agree with what you said, John, but you must remember that this commercialized video only need 2 minutes. But based on what have you explained just now, I think that it might drag the time. So as another way to show to show the intention Hanis to approach Fatih is by show that Hanis is monologue by herself. It's that like example, she saw Fatih, and then for the first time she just looking at her. For the second scene, she look and she monologue by herself. Oh, I always see her, and then the dialogue not on that time Hanis speak, but we will record the voice later on in order to cut.
Okay.
look at the time.
Yeah, can.
Depends on how.
So maybe because we have the limited time frame, right? So why not we set a time frame for each scene? Like maybe the first scene when during the recording is like when we buy the drinks, it's like try to record the thing, and then like you order like 1 cup of blah 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 within like 5 seconds, and then there's the second shot is the one that looking for seats and then saw Honey's there, maybe another 5 to 10 seconds. So that's like 15 seconds, right? Then the next one is when she was there, she saw her but didn't say anything. Maybe that would like 5 seconds, so 20 seconds.
2 seconds.
And then the third scene is when try to speak in her mind or something like that. That would be like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. So how many seconds do we have? 35? 40? Let's say 40 because it's like extra 40. And then another 10 seconds when she gone missing. And then the conversation. Maybe 30 seconds. And we can add something else. So I think it's good
Yeah,
enough.
it's enough.
Yeah.
The because it's just for us to. It's Anis just saw Fatih doing things, so I think the time is now for the 5 scene. What do you think about the storyline, Nazim?
The storyline is good, but I got another idea as a cameraman. I think we can use a first-person shooter approach, like the trend nowadays when you go like this and like you talking to the person, like it's like the video is how I gonna explain. The video is
It makes
No, I get it. Maybe
It's like-
maybe during the third scene when when Hanis was sitting and then Fatin bring the drinks
bring
and then
drink,
finding the
and-
seats.
yeah. In the
Is
camera,
that
there's
what you mean?
2 block in front.
Oh, okay.
Working.
So it's like advertising the thing.
It's like using GoPro like that. Something like that. Yeah. It's like movie. It's like the view of the camera is the view of our eye.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
I think everyone understand that.
Okay, maybe I want to add something about the wardrobe. So I am Fatih in charge with the wardrobe. So we have
this. Everyone clear about the story.
Yes.
So right now we proceed to the task that Ina given to us. That's it.
So for this commercialize, we need a lot of attires. We have 3 scenes.
Yeah.
Five scenes. So the main actor have to bring 4 another 4. And the props, we don't need the props because we just need the block. That's all. Maybe books. Books. Yes, books. Laptops.
So about technical, we decide that we're gonna use background music, just a background music without the
Voice.
Okay.
without the voice, just to show the emotions of the actors, emotions during the day. Fatin was upset.
Okay.
So Nadia?
So for the video, you guys prefer less dialogue or anything else?
Less dialogue.
Less dialogue.
Less dialogue because it's commercial video, right? So if we put too much dialogue, then it's like movie.
Because we don't want to make it like what we have done before in the last commercial video where we talk when the actors talk but we didn't listen
The voice.
So we want to minimize that.
So we show our expression, our message through our expression.
We can have dialogues but not too much.
So everyone needs to play their emotion and face expressions to make sure
I
that
wanna ask, is there any any other actors besides the LAX?
of course all of us, maybe the workers who works in the cook block is our members also, not the real workers.
Can we do that? Maybe we
We
can
can
ask
ask
just
permission,
just for that, like just
for
act.
just for a few seconds for the record.
Then we have to find when there's not much people, not much customer.
Maybe we can come to the place early in morning when
When they just set up.
they just set up.
What time is it?
Maybe 10
They
in
open
the
at
morning.
10. Okay.
Maybe we should ask them first, just in case.
Okay, ask them during that. If
Maybe
it's
a day before. A day before we do recording, I
maybe.
will ask the permission.
just for a few seconds.
Huh?
When are we going
When,
to record the video?
Director.
Director?
Before we proceed about the date, what we went to record the video, I just want to add for the script writer. I think that maybe you can do for the each scene, how many seconds that the actor should take should record
Should play their role.
should play their role, so that the actor not drag the time. So they have in their mind, they need to finish their dialogue, their acting in 5 seconds only, as example. I think so that the actor can be more aware lah. Okay. So we will record our second commercialized video on this weekend, Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday,
Sunday.
Sunday morning. The place at K5. Actually, Serumpan pun sorry. Actually, Serumpan also have that cook block, but he doesn't open in the morning, right?
No.
So better we choose K5 for the attire. Casual.
Time.
Time. So everybody should
Be there
be
before
there
10.
On
Before 10.
on 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is the 9 o'clock is the
Rehearsal?
is the very late time.
Already late.
It's a very late time that all of us must gather there. So that before that we can do some rehearsal. Okay. Okay. So that's all for today. So we meet this weekend on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.